Little heads up after the episode. I do want to give out a headphone warning. I am pretty loud because I was kind of heated about this game. So I'm speaking now. This is after because I was listening to the other video. I do want to give out that I did not talk over everything. Um, there's a few things I did actually kind of liked about the game as well. There's lots of goods, but I like you just have to listen. But I cut out a lot of things because I didn't want to make the video too long. Because I talked about 3 hour long video of me ranting about everything bad and good about this game, and that video got corrupted. So I kind of shortened everything. Um, I don't want to put this game as a negative. It's not the most worst game I've ever played. It just needs a lot of help and attention, um, because I don't want TDU to see this video and be like, oh, he just hates this video, um, or he hates this game because this blah 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 whatever. No, I don't want my words being twisted. I enjoy the game. It just there's a lot of things I wish would be fixed, and that would be slightly better for all players, not just me. But um, but anyways, I'll leave it to the video. Make sure your headphone warning and turn down the volume a little bit, and talk to you guys later. Okay, I'm just gonna make this sweet and swimple because I just sat here for an hour and something talking about this game, and everything needs to be what needs to be fixed and etc. But it got corrupted, so I'm switching the files over to something that's not going to break. And the reason why I'm driving this is because I'm trying to complete a task, but this is one of the worst cars ever that I've ever driven. Even with 100% traction, slicks, everything, this thing still spins its tires in first, second, third, and dude, as you can see, it's bad. With traction control, it's horrible. This is one of the worst cars ever in this entire game. I would have to agree that all the sailing cars are a waste of your money. You do not buy any of the sailing cars because, dude, doing these challenges are impossible. But that's just me ranting on. But I do want to talk about the game physics need to be changed, and what, like, a while ago I was dealing with crashes left and right. Dude, it was I hopped on and I couldn't even get the game to load for like hours because it would just I would play for 10 minutes and then crash and then crash and then yeah, it is bad. So I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and hopefully this has fixed it. But oh my god. Dude, I hate this task. I want this task to be over so bad. This is the worst. Horrible. Horrible. It's so aggravating. This car. But I digress. Um Multiplayer, I do wish they would fix it at least a little bit with lobby connections. I've been having quite a few of those. Trying to even just play with my friend would get DC'd randomly and whatever. This game needs a lot of help. And I don't know. I just want to take this long video and just rant about all the thing that's wrong with it, and then I'm gonna talk about all the good things about it. But first, I need to rant about all the negative about this game because holy Jesus, it needs it needs a lot of work. First, it seems like the company don't really, well, they do care. I have to give me a second. I have to. Um, the company does care in some degree, but it doesn't. It just doesn't seem that they're knowledgeable about what they're doing. Um, Especially with hot fixes and stuff would be really nice. And it don't really seem like the game is QA tested all that much. Like it gets like QA tested for like two people probably. Um, and the seasons are long, which I don't really mind too much. But with the player base of like 40, I don't know, with low player base, they need to focus on. I don't think the KT engine is that good. I'm gonna be a buck 50. This KT engine needs to be scrapped and redone. I I don't know. I don't really care for the. It just seems like it's trying to be simish, sim arcadey, which Forza does great at that. But a lot of these cars don't function the way it should be functioning. I guess you can say, and it's real wonky on how it's doing it. Uh, yeah, Audis and but this game has a real problem with cars, like especially with cars, just choosing what cars you want to go. Like for instance, I want to go run my Porsche, but apparently there's a bug with the Porsche where it's not showing the right color and it just crashes us. But I would love to go play with like any of these vehicles, but if I set this to hard, um, I would have to run like a all-wheel drive car. I have to. If I don't run an all-wheel drive car, I will probably not make it. So like for instance, I'm gonna run slicks. I'm gonna run sport mode. Let's turn down traction. My normal setup. This is my normal setup and my everyday setup. Let's just try to run it and see. Um, I would love I would love to just be able to drive like any car and just race it, but all-wheel drive cars are always going to be every single car, no matter what. All-wheel drive cars will always win, because that's the meta. That's the metas for this game is all-wheel drive cars. Um, but we're not going to talk about too much about that because that's always been a problem since day one. Optimization. I mean, I don't have the best of the best computer, but I'm earning probably like a little bit lower than average. Little bit lower than average computer with a 3060 and a i9 12900K and 48 gigs, like a normal setup, or a little bit less than. Um, but I can barely play this game at low to medium at 1050p. Um, Jesus, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate I hate that. I'm in a real bad mood about this game. I don't want to dog on it too much, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It needs so much help. Needs so much help. I want this game to be good, but man, Jesus all Christ to hell. It is so aggravating. This game is so aggravating. And it's like, and I have to do the task. I gave up on these. On God, I gave up on these dude dumbass tasks. I don't even feel like doing them anymore. But I need to grind. The one time I quit, the one time I quit the race to go join another clan to grind the clothing and other stuff. They make a clothing thing, which is cool, but you have to get a certain level to unlock the fucking cars, and I didn't know that. And so, if you're in a clan, do not leave it unless you feel like grinding. That's completely up to you. But holy shit, dude, it's nothing but a downfall that I've been trying to play. This is me talking about this game after playing it for 400 hours of this game. I've been playing this game for about 400 hours, which equates like 11 days. No, a little bit more than that. Let's see. Um, TDU life. Let's look. 14 days. Uh, I've played this game for a little bit. The driving mechanic I wish was a little bit better. I'm not too biggie on it, but off-road really needs some work. Everything just feels slidey. Like, the faster you go, you can turn a little bit, but the slower you go, you can't turn. It's real weird. Because this game is mainly meant for... It really feels like it was mainly meant for wheel people. Uh, as because everything just seems weird. I don't know. Compared to other racing games, it's really on its special kind of deal because it's ran by its own engine by KT Racing, which no wonder why everything kind of sucks. Um, I am no developer. I don't know shit about anything, but I do know that holy fuck, this game needs to be redone. Um, I've holy shit. After almost 2 years now, it's been in. It's getting better. It's definitely getting better, but man, I have to go out of my way to go buy another GPU to order to play this game. This game. They say you can run it with a 1050 Ti. I highly doubt you can run this in a 10 series or a 20 series. Highly fucking doubt it. Because there's no way, Jack. I'm playing this on a 3060 and I'm struggling to play this with a 30 series. So that's a big ass lie. Um, the detective missions are great, but it's very rare to get them. You can get them every now and then, which is not bad, but it really seems like the developers are really slow with this game. Um, like a lot of it seems half-assed, or it, not trying to be rude, but it really seems like they just don't give a shit about this game. Um, Everything is just kind of half-assed. Like some of the detective missions, like 3 of them don't work properly, and a lot of them bug out. Um, Optimization's always been a huge issue with this game. You need at least a NASA PC to be able to play it, and console players struggle to even to see the light of day on this game. Um, Online still has issues. A lot of problems with connectivity. Um, and I know Alex, who's the community manager, um, like, he gives this game huge positives on this game. Don't get me wrong, they're still really great. Like, graphics is still really fucking amazing for even on low to medium. Like, me playing it now is like playing Motorfest or Forza, like, medium settings, which is not bad. But, um, they really need to step up the game with Season 7 and Season 8. I mean, I can't wait for it. I'm gonna be so excited for housing and and the live events or whatever that they said they were changing with the events to be able to make more money. That's gonna be sick and more interactive. But I mean, those are cool, but that's not the main issues we should be attacking at this moment. Optimization's always been an issue. Connections has always been an issue. As soon as like free week or anything major happens, servers kind of die. It seems like it's ran on like a potato server. A lot of the cars are okay, but when Alex did the dedication of the studio, I very specifically remember a guy sitting at a desk and doing audio. Like that's his main job was audio. And they released the Pagani. The car is great. Audio I don't know what they were thinking with that. Um I don't know what video they saw that they think a Pagani sounds like a F40 or not an F40, nowhere near, but it's like a high pitched screeching sounds and stuff like that, like a V10 V12 mixture, whatever. I don't know, but a Pagani uses a AMG engine from a Mercedes Benz. So I don't know what crack he was smoking, but they said they were fixing it, so I'm not gonna dog on them too much on that. They said they're gonna fix it. Don't know when, but they said they're gonna fix that. Um, this season pass has been, or this season's been, eh. All right, I don't even remember what this update was even about. I think it was just Pagani and new cars. Oh, and the detective mission. I kind of forget that's a thing. I've been doing them here and there, but they glitch out all the time and I lose my progress. So I just kind of stopped doing them. Um, and the taxi missions are okay time to time. I only try to do purple or higher because fuck the blues and greens. I don't really care too often about those. And I can't wait for houses. I know that's coming around. Can't wait for those. But I don't know how it's going to be able to play out if they're going to half-ass that too. I have no idea about anything. I don't know what they plan on doing or how this is going to work out. I have no idea. Hopefully, they don't abandon this game because this game has tons of potential, but it just needs a lot of dedication and a lot of work um, getting it into where it needs to be as a as the game as it sits right now. Like if they abandon it right now, this game is definitely not worth the $50 that they're asking for. Um, I would say this will be about a $20 game max, $20 game. Because once you get to a certain point, like we're in-game players at this point, or I'm speaking for a lot of us that are, at the point where it's just there's no story, no nothing for us to really do except for do the stupid tasks. Some of them are like impossible to do, and and that's it. And that's not even talking to the people who've already completed the task and literally there's nothing else to do except for drive slowly. But you can't find people to go do drives with. Like I would find a person here and there and then they'll be gone. They'll be gone to be never seen again. And I have to I bought 3 copies of this game already. I bought 3 copies and everyone sees the prices of the cars. Well, 2 of them saw the prices of the car and gave up. They're like $1 million for a demon, and you barely get $1 million. The prices is definitely GTA kind of money logic. You barely get any money, so you have to grind a lot to be able to afford it. And a lot of the car sounds I do wish they were reworked. And they did say they have a guy who's like audio engineering and stuff like that he does this. So that should be this should be like good. The Saudi TT doesn't sound too bad. It's not really that great either, but it's not bad. I don't really dog on the ones that he did an absolutely great job on. Um, but off-road physics is just, it feels like Wreckfest but on slidier tires all the time. I'm on off-road tires right now and I'm sliding all over the place. And I wish that off-road tires acted like off-road tires, that you would actually grip up more, a little bit more than sliding. Because there's a lot of like off-roaders, like the buggy with full off-road tires slides all over the place, and it's like it's on ice, and it's like, why? I don't know. That's just my nitpicks about this game. I know a lot of YouTubers and other people have their own complaints. Mainly, mainly, I just want this game to succeed. I put a lot of money into this game. I spent over $300 in total. I bought every season. I bought all the cars, got everything, and I still want this game to succeed. So that's why I'm still giving the money to. I know it's not much, but to succeed, I want this game to be great. And then you got Forza 6 on the way, and then you got GTA 5, 6, whenever that comes out. And like my main three games of this year, or this or next year that I'm gonna be playing is TDU, which is this game. I'll be continue playing this game. Forza Horizon 6, because that'll be the first game I can actually sit down and play, because I've never been able to play any of the Forza games except for 3 maybe on the Xbox 360. But I wanted to play 5, but it didn't have a strong enough PC to play 5. And I missed all the seasons and the Forzathons to unlock the cars, and you can't lock them because people are collecting cars at the moment, trying to collect everything, and I can't get the 2 cars that I want because they kind of don't exist. Um, so Forza 6 would be the first game I can actually sit down and unlock all the cars and play, like actually play. Um, TDU, I've grinded so much on this game and I can't wait to see what they have in store. And then GTA 6, whenever that comes out, I, I don't really care. Whenever that game comes out, it'll come out. I gotta take a drink of water because, man, I've been ranting for about 3 hours. I know this is only like 30 minutes because my video of my other one got corrupted. So I'm kind of shorting it down from what it is. Main issues of the game is off-road physics, uh, online connections, and meta vehicles. Hang on, I got to sneeze. And that's really it. Everything else is alright. It's not too bad. The grinding, I don't really mind the grind. You know, gives me something to do, because without the grind, it'd become like Forza where you have everything and there's like, I kind of don't really want to do anything because I have all the cars I want. And this is, you have to actually kind of grind, which I don't mind. Um, Graphics great. I mean, they look great, but for people who are on lower end computers, good luck. Um, Connections, I lose connection even with 2 gigabit internet, and running on Ethernet and paying for the highest connection. Um, fiber optic and everything, I still lose connection to lobbies and etc. And I know it's not me, so it must be the game. Um, tons of bugs in the game. So many bugs. A lot of missions don't work properly. Um, and I wish region lock wasn't a thing. Always online was never gonna happen. I think they were overestimating how many people thinking that they would play this game. And I don't really like the bounce physics of this game. The car seems like they bounce all the time, which I wish they had more of a suspension, like an actual suspension. They kind of do, but they're really all of them are like really stiff, and even with the buggy, they don't like suppress the jumping. Like I was kind of really hoping a little bit like Mud Runner off-road physics, at least a little bit. But you know, you can never get what you want. My ideal game, like if this ever come to fruition, which I will know it'll never happen, but the customization of Midnight Club, the car list of Forza, the graphics of any like new racing game like Forza or this game, like graphic quality, like realistic. Uh, Beam and G cross physics, off road physics from Mud Runner, um, and driving of Forza. Maybe maybe you can switch between like Gran Turismo and Need for Speed, like a switch between the two. But Forza does a really good job with that. And the story and a long campaign where it's grindy like Midnight Club. That would be my like go-to game. I would put many money down for that game. But that game will never come to fruition because Rockstar abandoned Midnight Club because they would rather make their own cars than license cars, which I completely agree. But man, you can't really fall in love with made up cars. I like if you look at it between like dude, if you look at like Max Payne, the cars in there, you know, were kind of made up. No one really cares. Um, Even with GTA 5, I mean, some of the cars are kind of like, you know, their counterparts, but the reason why Forza doesn't make their own is because, you know, it's car community. And I really hope Forza 6 really capitalizes on um, you know, what we've been kind of missing. Because Midnight Club was such a dog of a game. Like, man, that game, like, dude, I still, like, I made a live stream, and I still plan on making another live stream tomorrow, playing Midnight Club and playing that, because I can't wait to do that. That's going to be so sick. But anyways, that's my rant of this game. I mean, there's tons of good things about it, like the graphics, the community. The community is real great. Um, but for $50, I would not suggest getting this game yet. Not until year two happens. When year two happens, probably it'll be worth the $50. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna upload this because I'm tired and I need to grind a little bit on here because I need to get my ranking up so I can buy the Ferrari California because I've been wanting to grab that. Anyways, talk to you guys later and see you tomorrow. Peace out.